Hey guys, okay, so it has been quite the emotional morning for me. And by emotional, I just mean frustrating, okay? I started this video already, so we're gonna just go over it again. I cannot get my life together. Menopause is the biggest jerk that ever happened to a woman, okay? I blame menopause for my brain, like, just being completely fried. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, okay? So I've got quite a few products, and I'll talk about them, but and we'll try one of them, and we'll just talk about it. Okay, let's do it. All right, so I have got the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer. This is a new concealer that came out from Morphe very recently. Their original, which is the Morphe Fluidity Concealer, has been a favorite of mine. Like, this is a really good concealer. And I feel like it just doesn't get enough love because it's really good. So in my opinion, it's about $9, I think, $9 or $10. I can't remember though. It's more than I want to pay for the amount of product that you get, but I feel like it's a decent price for a really good concealer. And again, like, I don't know why people don't like this or talk about this concealer more, because it's really good. So I'm hoping that this Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer, this is the original, is the Fluidity. I'm hoping that this is even better. Like, it's just even a better concealer and better formulated than the other one. If not, I mean, that'll be that, but that other Morphe Fluidity concealer is still good regardless. Okay, and oh, I did want to mention that if you order this now, I ordered this like probably 3 or 4 days ago, it came with a free brush. Okay, so this is the M173 Chubby Buffer Brush. I feel like I've tried this brush in the past when I was looking for a concealer brush a couple years ago, and I think they just changed the name of it and the number. This is, again, the M173. I've got a cat. Like, can you see? Like, oh no, you can't see. It's not really in frame, but she's trying to get in the door. So if you hear a little bit of scuttling around back there, that's the cat. Okay, so what was I saying? Anyway, so this was a free gift with this purchase. So yay for that. Okay. All right, now I also have this is a new product. This is the Hard Candy Sheerly Me Tinted Moisturizer. Now, this is way too dark. Like, I just tried to film this video and I pumped this out on my hand and I was like, oh my goodness, it was like 5-6 shades too dark. And I was like, let's just try it anyway. But I was like, it's just ridiculously dark. So I'm gonna return this. It's gonna be in the works, and I'm gonna try and find, this is the second lightest shade. So I'm gonna try and find the lightest shade, and I think it was. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to try this eventually, not today, but it's coming up. So just so you guys know. Again, a tinted moisturizer from Hard Candy at Walmart stores. Okay, so the next one is this Maybelline Green Edition Tinted Oil in the shade 0110. Okay, now you guys, like, I don't know what to say to brands, but this is the lightest shade. Okay. Well, I mean, I still think this is a medium skin tone to me, but I mean, it's because I'm so fair. Like, I am very, very fair, and if this oxidizes even an inch, it might work out. It might work out. When I pumped it out just 1 second ago, it was looking way dark. I don't know. It'll get done. So we're going to review this one as well at some point in time, okay? And let me see, is that the last thing? No, I've got one more. I feel like I had another one. The concealer? Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, all right. And so the last one is the Pacifica Kind Tint Tinted Serum for natural coverage. This is very appealing to me just because of the bottle, and it's really cute. The problem I have with Pacifica facial products is that they tend to oxidize and they don't have a light enough shade for me usually. And some of the like, one of their foundations, like, other people were just in love with it, and I was like, this is giving me zero coverage, like zero coverage. Even for ladies that had a similar skin tone to me, they were still getting really good coverage, and I just could not understand it because I could not get any coverage out of that foundation. So I don't know. So we're gonna try this as well. All right, forgive the edits. I have sinus issues. Okay, so it's gonna be between these two today. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna try this one today simply because I don't have anywhere to go today. And so if I have a foundation that's gonna be a weird color, I don't wanna have to worry about it if I'm having to teach class or be in the office or whatever. So we're just gonna try this one today and we'll see how it goes. This is a tinted oil, it says. Tinted oil, it's shade 010, so it's the lightest shade, Maybelline Green Edition. So it's got adjustable conditioning coverage, skin-like look and feel formula with jojoba and marula oil. Okay, it's not really, it says conditioning coverage. I don't know what that means. Like when I'm like, how much coverage does it have? I'm not looking for someone to say, oh, it's got conditioning coverage. Like, what does that mean? So I don't know what the claims are for coverage. Now I did just drop it out a second ago and it does feel very oily. It also, like, there's a little bit of a chunk. Can you see that right there? So I don't know if maybe I need to, I don't know, it looks darker. I don't know. I'm just gonna shake it up real good. I don't know, this is like the weirdest. This is the weirdest. I don't know. Okay. Let's just get it on. Very oily, yes. Okay. It's just hard to know because I've got so much hyperpigmentation, so that if on the rest of my face, I will need a lighter shade because my skin is all different shades. So if I put this right up close to my eyes, it's gonna look light. But then if I were just to put it like close to my jawline and my neck, it's gonna look darker. Even on my hand, like it's looking darker than my hand, see? So, all right. Off the bat, I do kind of like the way this feels. It does feel like an oil, but it almost feels like a dry oil. Now, I feel this way about coconut oil. That's what this is reminding me. Like, or baby oil. That's a better. Baby oil for me is always a dry oil. It is an oil, so you're thinking, well, that's sort of an oxymoron. How can it be a dry oil? Well, that's the only way I can explain it. It's when you put it on your skin, it's not like a regular moisturizer where it feels more moisturized. It's really, it has that baby oil feel. If you have a baby or have ever used baby oil, you know what I'm talking about. So I guess it doesn't feel greasy. Again, it just feels like a dry oil. It's smooth like an oil, but it's not, doesn't feel greasy. It feels really nice, actually. Like I'm really surprised. It feels really nice. I wish it was a little bit lighter, the shade. It just looks really nice. Like, no makeup, ladies. If that's what you're looking for, you might really like this. I'm gonna put a little bit more around the eyes because I just always need more coverage there. And I just wanna see like how this works for coverage. Now the real test is gonna be towards, you know, the end of the day. How greasy is this gonna make me look? Because I have a very oily T-zone. I have combination skin technically, but I have very few dry patches, and I'm usually more worried about my oily areas just making me look like a greasy, disgusting, I don't know, mess. Okay, so you can kind of get an idea of the coverage. It feels so nice. Like, I wish all foundations kind of felt like this, very lightweight, very thin, very just, it feels good. It feels like skincare. Just feels really nice. But again, not greasy. It's not feeling greasy. It's really strange as far as texture. It doesn't feel gel-like. It does feel like an oil. I know I keep saying that over and over. I'm gonna try and hurry up and be done. I'm getting coverage. I mean, you can't deny it. I'm getting coverage. Let me get an up close look and we'll just see. And I will also test like the oxidization level, because I feel like with a lot of oily type products, they tend to oxidize more. All right, looks good. You can't see the pigment much. In this little crease of my nose where I always have a problem, you can see it a little bit. I think people might know that I'm wearing foundation. It's catching a tiny bit on this little dry patch that I have right there, and you can kind of see that. So honestly, this might not be great for people that have severely dry skin. You'd think it would be because of the whole, it's full of oil and all that, and I have a dry patch right here Yeah, and you can kind of, I mean, this may not be the product's fault, but you can kind of see all my little dry patches right there. On the whole, I think it looks decent though. Like again, ladies that are looking for no makeup, you might really like this. It's not too dewy, which I am thankful for. I don't like my products to be too overly dewy. We're gonna do a test now to see if it has oxidized. Yeah, it has quite a bit, honestly. But I don't feel like it's giving me too much of an orangey face. I would say it maybe oxidized a shade, at least half a shade, if not a full shade. So yeah, that's such a bummer. I just don't like products to change color at all. I mean, it's just, I mean, and then again, this is the lightest shade. So if I was like, oh, well, I'll just get the next shade up just to sort of, you know, get in the correct range, you know, maybe it'll darken to the shade that I actually need. This is the lightest shade. I can't get anything lighter than that. So should we try mixing this and see what happens? I feel like we should. I have a extremely light foundation that I do kind of like. It's not the same texture, but well, oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's change of plan. Let's use this one. I'm gonna try mixing it with this. This is the Revolution Glow Body Veil Face and Body Foundation. Way too light for me, but very pretty. Feels really nice. It seems like a summertime type foundation. So if you have this and you want to mix it, you might mix these two together because they have a similar idea to them, to where it looks like your skin but better, your skin but, you know, still natural but still coverage. So I have a full review on this product if you're interested. But see, look how light. I mean, even for me, like, it's way too light. So let's just mix it. We're just gonna see. We'll just see what happens, and you will be able to see the difference, my dears. Okay, see that dark one? That's the Maybelline that we're trying today. And something that I am noticing, and I don't know what is going on with it, but I've shaken this up a lot. But when I'm trying to drip it out of the dropper, it's coming out thicker. So that's weird to me. That's just weird to me, so. Okay, it's mixing up fine. I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit more. We'll just see. Because it still seems a bit light, especially since I've got like something a bit darker on the other side. And the, is it Revolution? Yeah, the Revolution product has a very tropical scent, kind of coconutty, but a little bit almost fruity in there. I don't know, it doesn't smell like just solid coconut. It smells like something else as well, so very tropical smelling. All right, so let's just get this on and see what happens. I mean, can you tell like how much lighter? Might have to, well, I'm not going anywhere today, so maybe no one will notice, right? I do have to go to the post office actually, but I'm usually just in and out, so maybe no one will notice that half my face is lighter than the other half. I would say it mixed well. It's not causing like any separation of the Revolution product. And I always cover my eyes and eyelid because that kind of shows you, really showcases the coverage of the product. Because I have so much to cover, my eyes are very hyperpigmented. All right, so I don't know like how much of a difference that made. I feel like your best bet is to get this if you want that no makeup look. And let's give this a up close look, shall we? It looks fine. It looks fine. Yeah, so yeah, if you're looking for that, you know, very, I don't know, it's reminding me of like beach time coverage, like, you know, just a hint, just a skin perk up. You've got something on, it's moderately, it's not even moderately dewy, it's very natural looking, so there's like the tiniest bit of a light reflect, you know, it's not too glowy. It's giving me some coverage. I mean, I can't take that away from it. Not a ton, but that's that. Okay, so yeah, a product like this for me is not, I'm not over the moon about it because I've got so many other products. And I usually, if I just want natural skin, like I just won't wear any makeup at all. That's what I've just come to. I feel like if I would just want natural looking skin, no makeup at all. But I do think that something similar is this, the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. Similar, more coverage. Very natural looking on the skin. This is beautiful. If you like light coverage, natural looking coverage, this one's really good. But honestly, a lot of tinted moisturizers are similar for this for coverage. They actually, some of them, a lot of them will have more coverage. I feel like the most significant attribute to this is just the feel of it, the texture of it. It is very lightweight feeling. Doesn't feel greasy. It's an interesting texture. But do I think it's a must-have? Not for me, but if you're looking for like really natural coverage, you might like this. So I will wear it for the rest of the day, of course, like I always do. I will update my thoughts in the description. As a first impression, it's fine. It's fine. Like if you're looking for, again, if you're looking for just that natural, I don't got any makeup on makeup look, yet you still kind of want something, you might really like this. And it's readily available in the drugstore. I will put the price of it in the description. That's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.